Hello and welcome to the channel. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, has warned governors making inciting utterances against their actions, especially as their words or actions are instigating more violence in respect to the Naira crisis that is threatening the peace leading up to Saturday's election. Although the IGP disclosed that because immunity covered them, the governors, the police now fit arrest or even prosecute them. President Buhari had called for a National Security Council (NSC) meeting, which had in attendance Chief of Defense Staff (CDS), service chiefs, and the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) Abubakar Malami. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Naira protests. Governors under probe over inciting utterances. Ahead of Saturday's presidential and National Assembly elections, President Muhammadu Buhari convened the National Security Council (NSC) meeting yesterday with the Inspector General of Police (IGP) Usman Alkali Baba, revealing that the force is investigating individuals, including state governors whose utterances were considered to have incited citizens to riot over the Naira redesign policy of the federal government. The 2023 maiden meeting of the council also had in attendance the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, service chiefs, and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, son. Briefing correspondents in the company of the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, after the meeting, presided over by President Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The IGP, however, said that despite the investigation, the police couldn't prosecute the state chief executives because they enjoy immunity. Recall that some governors, led by Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, had openly denigrated the Naira swap policy, asking their citizens not to comply with the deadline expiration of the legality of the whole 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes. Asked why the governors had not been cautioned, the police boss stated, "We all know why. Unless you want to hear from the mouth of the Attorney General, we are investigating. Whoever does anything can't be investigated. There are some people who have immunity. I think that is one of the reasons they can't be prosecuted now. But that will not stop us from warning them, from advising them, and we are doing so. That's for the incitement by the governors." On his part, the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, said the meeting was fully briefed by the Chief of Defense Staff, the three service chiefs, the IGP, and heads of other security agencies about their readiness to provide the necessary security backup for Saturday's poll. He said, flowing from this, the council gave a marching order that the February 25th election should hold as planned. According to him, the council's meeting is a follow-up to earlier meetings of the Federal Executive Council, FEC, and the Council of States held last week to affirm the readiness of the electoral body, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), the police, and other security agencies to go ahead with the general elections in the country. Earlier in the day, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, had briefed the president on preparations for the elections. On this, President Buhari said the briefing was at the instance of the INEC chairman, adding that it is all part of the effort to ensure the elections hold successfully. The president explained that his inauguration and handover of security equipment valued at over 12 billion naira to the military and Nigeria police force was to ensure a hitch-free election. Buhari said he had been grounded by the electoral body for the 5 minutes he kept the Kakovi group waiting, reminding all that everything needed to be done for a successful election to be achieved. His words, "I am being grounded by INEC. You know next Saturday is a great day for us, and I take instructions from INEC so that I make sure there will be no excuses for a successful election." As part of preparations for the elections on Saturday, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Lagos, Ondo, Osun, and Ekiti states yesterday distributed sensitive materials directly from the CBN Bank of Nigeria to the local government areas of the state. In Lagos State, the distribution was monitored by the Commissioner of Police, Idowu Owohunwa, party officials, foreign observers, and newsmen. Fielding questions from newsmen, the resident electoral commissioner, REC, Mr. Olusegun Agbaje, said, "We have commenced movement of the sensitive materials to all the various local government areas in the state directly from the CBN under heavy security presence." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Asked if there won't be voter apathy due to the lingering cash scarcity, he said, "I do not see the possibilities of scarcity of cash affecting elections. It is not really the problem of INEC. Voters should be able to make a sacrifice by coming out to vote." Also in Ondo State, amid tight security, INEC said it has commenced distribution of sensitive materials. In a chat with newsmen, the acting rec in Ondo State, Oyekola Oyelami, said, "So far, the process has been smooth. We have enough fuel and we have enough vehicles to take the materials to all the local governments. Our electoral officers are on the ground to take delivery of the sensitive materials." Similarly, the rec in Osun State, Dr. Mutiu Agboke, led other INEC staff to conduct an inspection of the exercise before distribution. Agboke said, "Our sensitive materials, particularly ballot papers and result sheets, are usually in the custody of the Central Bank of Nigeria. We are ready for the election." In Ekiti State, the rec, Professor Ayobami Salami, said the Naira crunch and petrol scarcity will not affect the activities of the Commission. He said, "I want to assure you that the cash crunch will not affect the mobilization and all the activities of INEC because as of now, we have received the necessary cash that we need to conduct this election, and in terms of logistics for fuel, we also have adequate fuel for all our activities. We are good to go." Meanwhile, the Osun State government yesterday declared Friday, February 24, as a public holiday ahead of the Saturday poll. In a statement, the secretary to the state government, Teslim Igbalaye, disclosed that the holiday will afford indigents and residents travel to their various localities to participate in the polls. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.